Hi everyone, Kate from Crocoblock is here and welcome to this new video. As you might have guessed, I've got some really good news for you. JetProductGallery plugin is now working with custom post and content types. Yes guys, you got it right. No more limitations to this amazing plugin, which means that now we're free to showcase the images from the galleries of any kind. It can be Woo products, it can be custom post types, it can be custom content types, and even options pages. Lots of Croco people actually have been eagerly waiting for this functionality, so that is why right now let's hop into the dashboard to start exploring how this feature works. Whoa, wait! Have you subscribed to our channel yet? We do have some really cool and useful videos and lots of love here too, so don't hesitate to click on that red button underneath this video and become a member of our lovely and positive YouTube community. And also guys, please don't forget to leave your feedback in the comments below this video or any other video on the YouTube channel so we can know what topics you are interested in the most. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's proceed with our today's tutorial. I'm pretty sure that you've already seen the JetProductGallery overview video, that one right there. So today I'm not going to go into details of how the widgets of this plugin work. On the contrary, I'd like to cover a couple of really cool updates and features that have been brought to you in the 2.0 version. So first and foremost, all 4 widgets of this plugin now have a new option which is called Source, and basically it gives you the opportunity to pick what type of content you'd like to showcase in your gallery. So let's start with the manual select option for, let's say, gallery slider widget. Once you drop it onto the canvas, you see that the gallery is not found, and just so you know guys, the same thing will appear for every widget of the JetProductGallery plugin. And that's because the source is pre-selected as manual input by default for each one of them. First thing we can do here is create a gallery by selecting images from either media library. Just checkmark the images you want to be displayed and click Create a New Gallery button. Right here, you can change the order just by dragging and dropping the images, as well as reverse the order too. Or you can upload the files from your local storage. And then you have to click the same Create a New Gallery button. After that, you can insert the gallery, which is pretty simple and intuitive, right? Okay, if you're using JetEngine or Elementor Pro, then I'm really happy for you, because both of them will give you a possibility to use dynamic tags option too. So if you're working on a single page template, then you can choose the first option, JetEngine Gallery. Select the gallery field under the corresponding CPT, and there you go. It automatically pulls the data from the post of this particular CPT. Nothing else has to be done here. But what if you want to display a static gallery on the homepage or anywhere else on the website? You can do it in a bit other way. In this case, you can try using the Gallery from Options feature, which means that it will pull the data from options pages that you've set up previously. Okay, and last but not the least, if you're building the website of yours on the basis of custom content types, then congrats to you as well. Right here, you have the custom content type gallery option available too. So if you want to showcase the images from the CCT gallery meta field, then you're totally welcome to select this option right here, click on the settings, and pick the proper field in the drop-down list. Great! Okay guys, now let's move on to another source. Post types. As you can see right here, we have two options to choose from: gallery key, which is basically the meta field name, or the dynamic tags. If you're using JetEngine or Elementor Pro on your website and you want to showcase your beautiful gallery on a single page template, then you can pull the images from the post type by selecting a proper custom field in the dynamic tags functionality, just like that, or simply by entering the corresponding meta field name into the gallery key field. There you go. But what if you don't use JetEngine or Elementor Pro? Don't worry about that. Gallery key field should work just fine with other third-party plugins like ACF, Pods, or anything else. Just try it out. And finally, WooCommerce products option, which works in pretty much the same way as it did before. Basically, it allows us to get images from the gallery of WooCommerce products. So if we're building a single product page template, then we can use this source and it will automatically pull the images from proper galleries. And if we want to display the gallery of a specific product somewhere else on the home page, for example, then we can enter the product's ID and it will get the images of the corresponding product right away. So these were the major changes that have been brought to you in the 2.0 version of the JetProductGallery plugin. But that's not all. We've saved a little cherry on pie for you as well, so keep on watching. Right here, we've added the Enable Video option. Once you toggle it on, you'll have the opportunity to choose the type of the video: YouTube, Vimeo, or self-hosted media. In this field, you can either enter a static URL or pull required video dynamically from the post type with the help of dynamic tags functionality. And of course, you can add a placeholder for it too if needed. I know you might ask, why do we need another video option? We already have this one right here. Well guys, this one is designed to work with WooCommerce products only, but not post or content types. That is why we've added the Enable Video toggle for you here, so you could experiment in showcasing the gallery content in the best way possible. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful and informative for you and your projects. If you still have any questions left, you know what to do. Go ahead and leave them right in the comments below this video or contact our support team so they could assist you. If you have brilliant ideas that you'd like us to implement, go ahead and share them with us on our GitHub page and join our friendly Facebook community. Cheers, guys!